So how many of you are going to enter the business plan competition that DCX is putting together? Great. How many of you would like a better chance of actually getting to the table with the investors? No? Yes? Perfect. You're in the right place. My name is Cheree. I did write a book called Creating Business Plans That Actually Get Financed. And the reason that I did that was because during my time at my bookkeeping business with my mother, have you ever tried to work with your mother, by the way? Whew, my goodness. You can only say so much because she's your boss, but she's your mom, and you don't want to get like slapped if you say the wrong thing. But during the time that I was working with her, we talked about maybe growing the business. And one of the things that we talked about was, okay, well, let's consider getting a business loan. And what's the first thing you have to do when you decide to go after financing? Right? The business plan, right? Yeah, so she didn't want to do that. So of course, guess who had to do that? Me. How many business plans had I written before that? None. So one of the first things that I did was I went online, like many of you would, and you start researching how do you write a business plan. One of the problems that I discovered was they don't really teach you how to write a business plan that investors finance. Because the average investor, the average angel investor only finances 1 out of 10 business plans that they receive. And that's actually very conservative. I would really say like 1 out of 100 from the people that I'm speaking with. The average venture capitalist finances 1 out of 1,000. So what makes that one special versus the other 999? That's what we're here to answer today. How much money is being invested in small businesses? Who would like to be my audience participant? You get to win a book. Come on up. Everybody give them a hand. What's your name?
Ramesh Chandra.
Ramesh. Okay, so this is multiple choice, and we're going to kind of do this as The Price is Right. Does everybody remember The Price is Right, where the audience gets to tell the person here who can win the prize what the answer is? The first half of 2012, how many active angel investors were there? Active means they're putting their money into companies. 14,150, 18,795, or 27,280. Audience, tell Ramesh what you think the answer is. Ramesh. Looks like C wins. Survey says C. Woo! Right. Well, there are 6 major components, but as I said, we'll discuss 3 just because of our time constraints tonight. The first one is you want to tell them your market opportunity and what problem you're solving. And more important than that, you need to prove to the investor or the bank that people have the problem, that people are wanting to solve the problem, and that people are willing to pay to have that problem solved. Now I'm going to give you a great example. How many of you have ever thrown a party? And you have maybe 100 people that you've invited, and 75 of them have said they'd come, and 35 of them actually show up. How many of you have actually had that happen? Surveys are great, but I will tell you, what people say they will do in a survey is very different than asking them to open their wallet and give you their credit card. Yes or yes? Absolutely. So one of the things we have to do is we have to prove to the investor that we actually have a problem that people are willing to pay whatever amount of money it is that you're asking for them to solve.